girl.
Well, that was the end of that conversation. I double press hunters and got sick and lost it all. Oh shit! Sorry, dude. I'm glad you're back, man. There we go. Yeah, dude, so... Sorry, my freaking OBS freaked out and, like, lost it. Dumbo pressed hunters and got sick and lost it. So today, like I was saying, today... Because I still felt kind of weak, so today I only did, what was it? 220, 35, 45... 255 for 3 singles. And then it was 225 for 3 doubles, pause bench. 2-second pause bench, which I did a little bit more, just to make it a little bit harder. And then after that, I did 205 for accommodating bench. It's supposed to be accommodating resistance, but I don't have any bands. So I just did 205 for 3 sets of 5. However, at the end, dude, my last set of 5, I was wrecked. I just did,
Morning.
Get out of the way, Hope. I just did 185 for my last rep on my last set. Dude, it was brutal. Brutal. I was freaking struggling. No, I don't want to play dominoes, bro.
Well done, Arthur. You found the Irish Terrier. Sadly, he's just a younger version of you. Please don't say that to me, Dutch. Oh, it's true. It's true. Watch yourself, Karen.
So, yeah. Today was my first day back. But, dude, like I was saying, dude, the asthma, bro, don't even worry about it. Super, just get some albuterol, you'll be alright. So, what'd you say? You said you're not sure what the streaming is. My wife's streaming leaving? Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, before I finish this mission, I think if you just get some meds, bro, you'll be alright, man. Oh man, my stream quality is rough. What is that about? Why is my upload is garbaggio right now? What's that about? Hold on one sec. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, at least I know why. Well, I'm probably going to have to end it here, bud, because I think my... Oh, no, it's alright. It's still working. We'll be alright. See if I can play this mission here.
John?
Let's get on.
Good. And you?
Got everything we need.
Good. I think we need another man. Charles?
I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon when you can.
Sure.
See, Arthur? Ain't that dumb.
Next time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
Dude, this game's so much fun. Have you played this game, Snowman? So I need to go here? I need to go talk to Abigail? Why do I need to talk to Abigail? Is this a different mission? He said meet him at the mission. Well, let's try it.
Who did you call a goddamn drunkard? Some shit.
Oh, what time is it?
Better use a drat. Let's go see Abigail.
Hey, Arthur. Come here a minute.
What is it?
Can I ask you a favor?
Probably not.
Oh, this is the one I
Very
needed to
funny.
get
Would you
so I
do
can fish.
something with Jack? He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because he likes you and, well, You know his father's useless.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so I gotta take this dude fishing? Is that what I gotta do? Go to Jack? Okay, so I was on Reddit, I think, or I Googled. Because I was like, how do I fish? Because I saw the big... What is it? Where is it? It's right... I saw this pop up. And I was like, oh, okay. So I need to fish. And I think it's one of the missions or whatever. So I was like, well, how the hell do I do that? So I Googled it. And I think the answer was on Reddit. And the Reddit was saying, I gotta do this one to fish. So I guess I'm gonna do that before I do the oil mission. So let me go get this boy. Hopefully this one's an easy mission and not like I gotta kill a bunch of folks. I know this jagaloon needs fucking meat. I need to figure out how to go hunt. That's what I need to do. Is that boy right there?
What you up to?
Oh, here we go.
Playing,
Anything fun?
I guess.
You want to come fishing with me?
Fishing?
Sure. You're... It's about time that you started to earn your keep.
Okay,
Good. Let's go get your pole then. Now, you do have a fishing pole, don't you?
I sure do. Uncle Jose made me one.
Good. Well, let's go get it then. Go
Hell
catch
yeah.
us some fish.
Yeah.
He's pretty good with the kids.
I'll
think-
mount up and lift you on when you're ready.
I think I have too much sharpening going on. Let me see here. Hold up. Settings. Graphics. Snowman. Do you know what this one does? You still there? Ernest, is ×2 enough? Did you hear my whole story of how I ended up buying a 2080 Ti? I don't know what it means either. I'll turn the sharpening down a little bit. It looks a little too sharp. So, Drunk Chris thought it'd be a great idea to get on eBay and buy himself a used 2080 Ti.
Let's go then.
I have it.
So, where are we going?
Oh, this kid's gonna
Just
talk the whole
down
time.
to the
ain't he?
river near here. You shouldn't go too far from camp.
Oh, okay.
You feeling better? I know you was a little sick.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're a brave kid.
So, just like you.
Well, I don't know about brave. I ain't much of a kid no more. Well, your mama might disagree. Her and a few other women, I guess.
What do you mean?
That's funny.
I'm just talking silly. Been a tough few weeks up in that snow.
I like the snow.
It's amazing.
Yes, but not like that.
When
Give
are
me
we
one
going
sec.
back to the other camp?
The one near Blackwater?
Yeah.
Well, we're not. This is our spot. For now, anyway. Why?
I forgot a storybook there. We left so quick.
Well, I'm sure someone can get you another storybook.
Really? When?
Well,
Okay, so this kid's gonna talk this whole fucking time. So Drunk Chris thought it'd be a great idea to get a 2080 Ti. I had a 1080 Ti. I was working fine, no issues. And I have my streaming PC that I bought off, believe it or not, Facebook Marketplace. Some old shitty case it was in. It was like a pre-built, like a cyber power. So I just recased it. It had like 8 gigs of RAM, right? Well, I wanted some more. I had 32 gigs, but it was 4x8 at 3200. So in my rig, I bought two 16 gig at 3600, and then I put those 4x8s in my streaming rig that I recased, and then I put my 1080 Ti in my streaming rig, and then now I got my 2080 Ti in this rig. I mean, fuck, dude, I work so much overtime nowadays.
We'll see.
I got plenty of time.
Fish to catch
Or
first.
plenty of money to buy bullshit.
Right fast, Uncle Arthur.
All right.
I do enjoy the 2080 Ti though. I haven't tried any of
Faster,
the.
Uncle Arthur.
Yep.
I haven't tried any of the ray tracing or any of that trash.
You can go faster than this.
Apparently, this kid wants to go.
Come on, faster.
Look at that buck over there.
Where are we going? See, there's no overtime anymore where I'm at. Dude, if you go back to High Desert, I'm telling you, it's whether you want the overtime or not, you're getting it. It's non-stop. I'm getting hit 2 times a week,
All right. This looks as good a
sometimes
spot as
3.
any.
I'm topped out now though, so I mean, there's that.
Where should we stand, Uncle Arthur?
Down by the shore. Come on, follow me.
Where are we going? Are we going on the other side? No. Come on,
Just
boy.
by the water there, you mean? I can't wait to get started.
Hold tab and tap R
You can't fish without a pole.
items. What am I looking for? Oh, fishing rod.
First,
Oh,
need
magically.
some bait.
Hold tab wheel.
I'm gonna use some cheese.
Cheese?
Your best guess.
Bellier the better. Now, cast your line. Swing the rod back over your shoulders and bring it forward in a smooth motion. Use your wrist, not your elbow.
Like that?
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
How do I know when I've got a bite?
Well, if you feel the tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nimbling. If you feel a hard tug, that's a fish going for the bait. So yank hard to hook it.
This is a great fishing spot.
Don't jinx it, kid. You okay there?
I think so.
When I feel a bite.
This
How am I
is
supposed to
hard.
feel a bite?
Something's tugging at your rod, Uncle Arthur.
Got one, Jack.
I see. I see.
I started to increase the reeling speed.
You see him fighting there, Jack? That's when you gotta be careful. You'll break the line. Best to wear him out first before you try to reel him in.
Oh, he's struggling, he's
Well,
struggling.
seems like he's taking a rest now. I'm gonna try reeling him in
Okay.
nice and steady.
Why am I not catching any?
Just be patient.
Can I take
Oh,
a break
I
from
lost him.
fishing? I want to make something.
Okay.
The fish got away. When you catch a fish struggling. Oh, I needed to go the other way.
I'm gonna pick some of those red flowers. I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see what's biting there. Fish on the line.
All right. All right. This game is a
You
trip.
gotta stick at things, Jack.
I know.
What is this little tiny? You look at this little baby fish, bro.
Look, Jack, it's a red-fin pickerel. It's almost as small as you. We should really throw these smaller ones back.
Native
Give
to
'em a
lake
chance
swamps
to
and
grow
streams.
up
People are
here.
aggressive predators. So breed is okay. As good as any bait. Meat is flaky. Yeah, we'll keep it. Alright. Are we done?
Fishing sure is boring, Uncle Arthur.
I know. Boring as hell. But then, something happens. You can get food for days,
Okay.
Really?
if you're lucky. But until then, you just sit, wait, try not to worry. It's good for you.
It's good for you? Huh. Hey, look at this.
Oh, thank
So
God.
what?
This necklace
I didn't
made
want to fish no more.
Necklace?
for Mama.
Sure.
What a fine young man. And in such complex circumstances.
Oh, shit.
Arthur, isn't it? Arthur Morgan?
Who are you?
Yes, Arthur Morgan. Vanderlyn's most trusted associate. You've read the files. Typical case. Orphaned street kid
you
seduced by
could
that
come back, bro.
maniac's silver tongue and matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton? Agent Ross. Pinkerton
Says
Detective
detective.
Agency. Seconded to the United States government.
I'm about to kill
Nice
these
to
fuckers.
finally meet. We know a lot about you.
Do you?
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. There's $5,000 for your head alone.
What?
$5,000?
My
For
beard.
me?
Ooh. Things looking
Can I turn
epic.
myself in?
We want Vanderlyn.
Old Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
Oh, ain't that a little old-fashioned nowadays?
Apparently not. Listen,
If you want the
this is
overtime, bro,
my offer,
come back.
Mr. Morgan. Bring
It's
in
crazy up there,
Vanderlyn,
though.
and you have my word you won't swing.
Oh, I ain't gonna swing anyways, Agent.
Milton,
You see, I haven't done anything wrong. Aside from not play the games to your rules.
spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Callender.
Matt Callender.
He was pretty shot up by the time I got to him. So really, it was more of a mercy killing. Slow, but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, dear.
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely, all of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die, Agent.
Lots of
Some of
overtime.
us sooner than others.
That's what I with that and
Good day, Mr. Morgan.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your fishing, kid, while you still can.
lots of
are they?
lockdown, so the inmates get angry.
No one to worry about, no one at all.
I haven't been on the yard in
Let's pick up
almost
your things and get home.
6-7 months now. I went to hospital duty. I'm number 4 in seniority for seniors, so I'm
It's getting late, Jack. Your mother would be worried. Let's head back.
come on, boy, get up here. I mean, I haven't had any issues. There's a lot more 1033s from what I hear. There's a lot more.
Why did you lie about where Uncle Dutch is?
Because,
416s and stuff
well,
when they're not on lockdown.
because those are disagreeable men. And I don't want them to hurt him.
What did they mean about Mac? Is he in jail?
No, he's dead.
No, I don't think so. I hope he's just fine where he is. Like I said, don't worry about them. The world is full of disagreeable men. That's why you got all of us, to protect you from folk like them. Now, how about that necklace you made? You still got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Did you like fishing?
It was okay, I think. It's a lot of waiting around.
Well, now we can fish,
is.
so that's good. I need better bait, though. By crazy, so if you go back up there, we already did our bid. I don't know where you would be. I don't know if they bring you back as a senior or who knows, dude. Lieutenant Zelaya just left. He went to the fire department. So you could probably go try for sergeant. See how that goes. I don't want to be any part of that shit. I'm gonna stay a senior and retire. I got 7 years left, dude. I'm done. Nah, I'm dead.
There you are. How you boys getting on?
Great. We caught a fish, and I made you this necklace.
Ain't that pretty? Ain't I the luckiest? Did you thank Uncle Arthur?
No need. We had a good time.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
No, here we go.
We got a problem.
What?
I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they
Oh,
know
shit.
about the train, and they know we're here.
Were you followed back here?
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch.
Oh,
They
shit.
offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
I say we do nothing. Just yet. They're just trying to scare us into doing
I
something
like that dude's
stupid.
gear. I need to buy some better shit.
We have turned a corner. We survived them mountains. We just need to stay calm.
What's the end of that? No interaction. Why did I get a bronze? What was I supposed to get? After running into catch a fish within a minute. Complete within... That was longer than 7 minutes? Dude, did it take me that long? Fuck. I ain't replaying that, though. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna take a piss, and I'll get back more to the prison stuff. Alright, you there, bud? Why does that sound so loud? Is that music loud to you, Snowman? I don't know how loud it is. How does it sound on your end? I turned it down on my headphones. Or what about you, Ellie? Are you still there, Ellie? So I left the yard last. So I came back from orders. So I was gone all of 2020 and most of 21. I was on COVID orders, and then I went to Australia. I was in Australia for 2 months, then I came back in like August. And then I had a good crew. I was in lockdown, Saturday, Sunday off, because I lost my yard investigator spot because it was unfair. Here, hold on. I'm going to change this to just chatting. Give me 1 sec.
I got the full message.
What did you think? I think we're in real trouble, but the only way out is forward.
I know.
What the hell?
That Blackwater business seems to have finished us.
When the camp requests are fulfilled, they'll appear as a something. Oh, I missed it. Alright, let me end this game. I'm done. And then we'll chat. Is my music too loud so I can chat with you? If it is, I'll turn it down. I'm gonna turn it down in my ears. Music good. Okay. So I left the yard in August, I think. August of 2022. So I came back in August of 21. I had a good crew in lockdown, Saturday, Sundays off. And then they were begging me to take over the S&E team because they sucked. And then I told them no, and then when was that? January, February, they wanted me to take over. And then I told them no, and then it was March, April, May timeframe. They were like, I lost my whole crew. Like, the one dude went to Graveyard, my other guy went and just up, he went to 4CD for like a week and then just up and quit. Like, no bullshit. Walked in, said, here's my shit, I'm out. And then I was just fed up. And because Kay was leaving, he started letting fucking jackoffs into the unit. Well, it was like two sided. Because I'm good in the unit, they brought more jackoffs to the unit because they knew that I could take care of it. And Kay was going down a 912 quad. And then I just got fed up, dude. I lost, like, the jackoff started coming, then I lost my crew, and I was just like, fuck this. So I went to S&E. Well, then Moreta took over as the day shift lieutenant and told me to kick rocks because I didn't suck his dick. Like, I won't put the guy's name out there, but I didn't suck his dick like other people did. So he kicked me back to my unit. So I was just like, oh, no. And Kay was already leaving the 912 quad. I didn't have my crew. Like, I was just tired of the bullshit. And, like, nothing crazy. Like, they weren't, like, throwing piss and shit on me or whatever. They were just whiny and always wanting something and always needing something. And, oh, I need this. I need the lieutenant. I need this. You didn't want to do what? You know what I'm saying. And, so I was just like, man, dude, I'm over this. And then Senior Brown, who was the day shift senior for hospital duty, was getting ready to leave because he got hired on by Nye County. He left, and 2 days before his last day, I went to Binder, and I said, give me that spot. So they gave it to me. And then this year, they made hospital duty biddable. So in December-ish, I bidded for it. And I'm number 4 in seniority, so no one wants Wednesday, Thursday. The people above me don't want Wednesday, Thursday off. They want weekends or graveyard or whatever. So they all left. They went and did whatever they did. So I got hospital duty Wednesday, Thursdays off, which I don't care. I mean, all my kids are grown. All my 4 kids are out of the house. Like I don't give a shit. I got 7 years of retirement, dude. And then Dykus is number 2 in seniority. So because he's number 2, he's on graveyard. Number 1's Palais, but he wants Saturday, Sundays off, and he doesn't want graveyard. And then Bryant got Saturday, Sunday, and weekends off. He went infirmary. So, I mean, what the hell? What do we care? You know what I mean? And then I already have it in good with Dykus, so he's gonna get graveyard. I'll get day shift, and we'll just flip flop every other year or every 2 years. So, but as far as the yard goes, the yard is. I mean, I didn't see it because I stayed either in lockdown or I stayed in on S&E and stuff. So I don't work GP and I'm not working PC. So I didn't really see a lot of it. But I mean, there was an officer that got his shit rocked in one of the units in GP. Now, granted, I heard he was kind of a shit talker and had it coming, so there's that. I don't know how true that is, but it is what it is. So there's more violence, I guess you could say, going on, but I don't know. I didn't see it because I don't work it, and I stay out of the drama, so there's that. As far as everything else, the shitty part is, dude, it's even in the hospital, bro. I get mandated 2 to 3 times a week. Now, there's guys that are on the yard right now that they volunteer 2 to 3 times a week, so they're not mandated. But it's like mandated by proxy. So they're volunteering, so they already know what day they're going to have to do the overtime. You know what I mean? But it's always like, you're going to get hit regardless. So that's kind of fucked up because I don't need the overtime. So I just I just wait till they mandate me. I don't care. And that's fucked up my gym routine because on days when I think I'm going to get mandated, I don't have gym planned, and I don't get mandated. And the days that I have gym planned, I do get mandated, so it like throws my whole routine off. So I try to lift 3 to 4 times a week now. That's the only other shitty part. But like for you, I know you just had a baby, so if you want to like get all of the overtime and shit, dude. Oh, especially if you're on graveyard, dude. Graveyard days get smashed constantly. So there's that. If you want overtime, it's there. And then if you volunteer though, you can typically volunteer for easier posts. Or sometimes you can volunteer for like gun rails. But dude, like, we're so short staffed, it's unreal. It's unreal. Like right now, I think when you and I started, we had 470 officers on day shift? Or not on day shift, I'm saying in general. Now, last time I looked, we were at 330 officers. And I'm not even talking about seniors, sergeants, lieutenants. I'm talking about just officers. We're under 330. That's why overtime is so crazy. And I got called today, and I anticipated getting mandated today, but I didn't, which means I'm gonna get hit tomorrow, which is good because I need to go to the gym today. So there's that. I mean, I'm glad I didn't get hit today because I was able to go to the gym, which means I'm gonna get hit tomorrow. So you can just kind of count on at a minimum, every Monday and either Thursday or your Friday, you're gonna get hit. Or sometimes it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It just depends. Just depends on how it works out for you. But usually I'm doing, at a minimum, 2 a pay period, sometimes 4 to 5. It just depends. And now hospital duty, I will say, it's a little easier to skate on mandates sometimes, because when people get mandated, they're like, oh, just send me to the hospital, or people volunteer for hospital. So sometimes it's a little bit, I skate sometimes because people volunteer and take it, so I don't have to really worry about it. But that's why I like usually, at a minimum, I'm getting 2 a pay period, at a minimum. So topped out senior pay. And I don't know if you guys are going to get this, but I heard Sisolak he proposed it's up till the July legislature. So I don't know if that affects you as well. If that's like across the board statewise, we're going to get the 10%, but they're raising PERS 6%. And then the following year, we're supposed to get a 5%. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And honestly, I don't really care about them raising PERS, because I mean, I make enough money now as a senior. I mean, the money's nice, right? But raising our pay 10%, even though PERS goes up, it's better in retirement for us. And then now that Lombardo's in there, hopefully he can make some decent changes. Maybe get us more money, more training, more stuff like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I honestly don't know how that's going to work out. Hopefully it works out. I don't know, man. Who the hell? There's like someone on the side of my house or something. It's my dogs or the neighbor. There's nobody over there, dude. My camera's tripping. Yeah, pay grade 35. So, here, I can Google that real quick. Let me see. Let's go to needs. I need to check my time card anyway. So back to my story. Dude, I found my streaming laptop. Or computer rather. You're a 34 step 10. Well, you'll go to and that's only one grade, so you'll go to a 35 step 10. So that's an immediate raise. Tuesday, took Friday off. The other thing too is we won that lawsuit, so we get 15 minutes of overtime every day. Well, they're saying 45, but I only put 15 because that's what's fair. And I just use it as comp time. So overtime Monday. So I have my sick time. Okay, I'm good. My time card's right. Let's go back to jobs. Let's see. Are you employer or employer only? Let's click that. Specifications. Dude, my computer is tripping. God, bitch. Elected officials, of course elected officials get their fucking pay raise already. Employee, employer, pay grade 35, step 10. I thought it was higher than that. It's 3684. Wow. Oh, they raised PERS. It was 37, dude. And then they raised PERS to 25.5%. So we actually lost money because they raised PERS again, and they're going to raise PERS an additional fucking 6% with their 10% raise. Because it was at 37 and something an hour. So they raised PERS without giving us a raise, and we actually lost money. So it's 36.84. 35 step 10. So your employer, so you'll be at 36.84 if you come over as a senior. Which I don't know why they wouldn't give you senior back. I mean, fuck. Seniority wise, though, I don't know how that's going to look for you. I don't know how that's going to look for you. Dude, why do I look so fat? Holy shit. I look red as fuck. I look like I'm sunburned. It's just hot in here. Let me turn my fan on. So if we get a 10% raise, that'll put us at. So it depends. I'll have to ask Costa. Yeah. So a 10% raise. I don't know if they're gonna make us pay grade 37s or keep us at 35s and raise us 10%. So if they put us to pay grade 37s, that'll put us at $40 an hour. That sounds like more than 10%. $36.84. Let me see. Calculator. 36.84 times 0.1 is 368. Yeah. So that'll put us at pay grade 37. So we'll top out at 40.34 an hour. If they give us the 10% raise. Now PERS is going to go up, of course. But who cares? That puts us at 84. So right now, topped out senior is 76. That'll put us at 84,000 a year before PERS. So with PERS, civil law enforcement, compensation schedule. Dude, my Windows is. I might have to reinstall Windows, but I have so many settings, dude. Like all my OBS settings, everything I have is like, bro. Player only. So in July, if they approve it, it'll be $32.90 an hour. Is really what you make. I don't use Streamlabs OBS. I just use regular OBS Studio. It's not OBS that's tripping. It's my Windows, dude. And it just started not that long ago. I think I did the last Windows 10 update. Like every time my computer goes to sleep and it wakes back up, like Google Chrome takes forever and it acts like it's gonna crash. Like, man. It's fucking irritating. One of these days I'll get a decent fucking setup. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. So I told you I bought my computer, my streaming computer off Facebook Marketplace. Dude, it was $200. It's an i5 6600K. It came with a 974 gigabyte in it, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and a water cooler. I just rehoused it. I sold the 970 not too long ago because I got the 2080, so I put the 2080 in there. Oh no, not true. I bought a 1660 Super, sold the 970, had the 1660 Super in there, then got drunk and bought the 2080 Ti. So now I have my 1080 Ti, and then I have this 1660 Super just fucking chilling. So I'm probably gonna have to build another computer and just sell it. Do something with it. I don't know. I keep saying personal thing. There's like legit nobody over here on the side of my house. I wonder if it's windy and something's like setting off. Oh, my neighbor has a bunch of boxes and shit. Like, that's gonna drive me fucking bananas, bro. I used to use Streamlabs initially, and then I switched to OBS. And I don't even have, like, many, what's that, plugins? I think the only plugins I have is for my mic. How does my mic sound, by the way? Does my mic sound okay? Like, I try to block out, I have, like, a noise gate and some noise filter stuff, but for the most part, I don't really have, like, a lot of crazy shit. I do want to buy a better mic. I want to buy the, the Rode Pod mic, and I want to buy a better arm. Really, mic sounds good. Cool. This was a cheap $50 thing off of Amazon, and I just put a couple of filters on it. I did a lot of research into it. I got a Stream Deck not too long ago off eBay's. Not bad, too. I got the Stream Deck for like $30 or something. It's the 16 key one, which is fine for me. All I have is like scenes and shit, like, and some music, and my OBS is in there. I have clips and viewers and stuff, but the viewers for YouTube doesn't fucking work. Let's see what the viewers for Twitch says. How does that even work? Nothing happens. I mean, I see it because I'm looking at my Twitch. Oh, dude, I did download a different plugin. So now, currently, I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. Without, what is that? Restream. Like, Restream.io charges you or whatever, but I found there's this one weirdo guy I watch, Michael Frazier or some shit like that on YouTube. There was a plugin you put in your OBS and you can stream to whatever. You can stream to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, blah 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 blah. I don't have a Facebook thing going, so I'm not really doing the Facebook thing. But I stream to YouTube, and then after that, I switched from Twitch to YouTube, and then after I found that plugin, I started streaming to Twitch again. Because I mean, I got 34 followers, dude, and I'm pretty inconsistent with my streaming, so it's not like I gotta worry about a partnership. It's not like I'm gonna be getting one anytime soon. I'm not gonna be getting no fucking partnerships or deals or anything like that. So yeah, I should create a schedule is what I should do and stick to it. But like today, I wasn't even gonna stream today. Like I got off of work, still feeling, I mean, not sick, but kind of like bleh. And then I went to the gym. I sat in front of my computer and watched YouTube for like 2 hours because I was, the wife's girlfriend was over, and I was just like, man, I don't feel like playing. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm tired. Just want to chill. And I stayed up too late last night. And then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I do want to play a little Red Dead. So I was playing some Red Dead. And then I was like, alright, well, fuck it. Let's stream a little bit. Just with having my first kid, I want the best for her. I don't want to make more money, but I see your question. So that, I don't think I'm that much older than you. Maybe it was the way I was raised. Like the whole quality of life thing, like that's a new concept to me. I've always just worked and worked and worked and worked and worked. Like I wasn't really around my kids a whole lot when they were growing up because I worked so much. Before the prison, like every job I've had, I've just worked. Like the job I had before law enforcement, I mean, there was times like I worked 32 days straight, no days off. It was just what I always did. I just worked, take care of my family. I remember that. I remember you having a hard time. That's why I don't think it would be good for. I don't think it would be wise for you to go back. Like, you don't have overtime and stuff, but you have the quality of life. Like, if. And here's the thing, man. It took me a lot of years to figure out how to separate work and prison from home. You know what I mean? That's why I always went to the gym after work, unless I got mandated. Like, I always go to the gym because that gives me the drive plus the hour, sometimes hour and a half of gym time to get my mind right. That way when I got home, I could be present. Like, if you just, especially if you had a hard day, like some of those units, man, are hard. Like, lockdown's not, I mean, it's hard, but it's different. It's a lot of work, but it's not like inmates all day per se. Like, if you go back and you get shitty seniority as far as a senior goes, dude, you're gonna be on swing shift fucking Tuesday, Wednesday off, Wednesday, Thursday off. I mean, I don't know what days off your old lady has, so there's that too. Like, my old lady doesn't have quote unquote a real job anymore. She does hair, she does makeup, and she makes her own schedule. But I make enough money now that I can provide that for her. So she doesn't necessarily have to. Right, and I think I had a hard time understanding that balance. That's why the gym... Okay, I keep saying gym. You have to have something. So if the gym's really not your thing, because I get it, you got a kid or and you want to be with your family, I understand that. But you have to allow yourself the time. So, like, I get it, your girl's gonna be tired, I'm taking care of the baby, I'm this, I'm that, but she needs to understand that you need whatever that time is for you. For me, it's about an hour. Like, after, even from hospital duty, and that's chill. I need about an hour before I can talk. Like, dude, when I wake up in the morning, I don't talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, I get it, my wife's asleep, but like, I don't even talk to my dogs. I don't vocalize anything until I get to work. I don't say anything. You know how sometimes you have your inner monologue and you talk out loud? I don't do any of that. It's like complete silence. And then when I get off of work, I don't talk. I don't call nobody. I don't say nothing to nobody. I turn the radio on, and it's not loud. I don't want loud music. I just want it really like low noise, and I just want to drive to the gym. And for you, it might be something else. Maybe you just want to go home, go be with your lady, whatever. But it's really quiet, and I put my headphones in. The only words that I speak when I get to the gym is thank you, when the lady scans my thing, and I go lift. I don't talk to no one, I don't say nothing to no one, I don't look at anybody. And then when I get home, I can be present. So for you, if it's not the gym, if it's something, whatever it is, maybe it's a video game. Maybe it's sitting in a room in silence in the dark. I don't know. Whatever the hell you want. Maybe you like building Legos or models or whatever. You tell your girl, like, listen, I need about, whatever it is, 20, 30, 40, an hour, however many minutes, or an hour and a half. Like, look, don't talk to me, and just be alone. And then you can be present, and you can be with your girl and take care of your baby and do what you need to do. But you need to build that in, especially in our line of work. You have to build that shit in. Especially if you go back to the prison, because you're going to have that little baby, and I know your girl's going to be tired, and she's going to be like, hey, it's your turn. And it's like, no, that's not how this works. And no one's going to understand what we deal with on a day-to-day until they've done it. So, like for you, I know your girl's not in law enforcement. So if you do go back to the prison, build in an hour on top of your drive, the 30, 45-minute drive, whatever it is. Build in an hour when you get home to just fucking beat your meat or whatever the fuck you need to do. Take a bath, take a shower, lay in bed in the dark, read a book. That way you can be present for your family. But just realize if you do go back to the prison, dude, I'm telling you, it's like 2 to 3 times a week you're going to be doing overtime. A week, not even a pay period. I'm talking about a week, 2 to 3 times a week. Especially if you're on the yard. Especially if you're on swing shift and you have fucking shit days off. It's just something to think about, man. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying you need to be mentally prepared for what you're getting into, because I know once you leave where you're at and come back to where you were, it's probably going to be pretty fucking hard to go back. I mean, it's always easy to come back to us. Probably going to be harder to go back to where you are. So you need to figure out, is there the ability to promote where you're at? Is that even feasible? Because you already said there's no overtime. So is it feasible? Or is it going to be like a 10-year fucking wait? Yeah, see, once you leave, there's no coming back. I mean, so you're at 10 years, so you got 10 years left. I have prior law enforcement, so I only have 7. So once you're there, you got 10 years left. Is it feasible that you can get promoted before you fucking retire as essentially a senior or whatever you're at now? Is it feasible, or are you going to have to come back to the yard? Here's the other thing, too. You already have senior experience. That's not a career. Yeah, see? So, you already have senior time, and you have time down there, which actually looks good. There's sergeant positions open. You could try to come back as a sergeant, and then you're not working units. You'll be in operations or working a quad or whatever. And that's a pay raise. And dude, those guys are getting mandated almost as much as us. So not only would you get a pay raise, you would get overtime. There's that. So you just got to figure out kind of what your deal is. Now you could put in for sergeant. That's something that I would do to come back. I wouldn't come back as a senior. I wouldn't. You have a pretty, from what I understand, relatively chill situation where you're at. Now, I get it. I haven't worked there, so I don't know the ins and outs, and maybe it's more hectic than I realize. But for the most part, it's more chill than what you remember at the prison. So if you wanted to come back, I would put in for sergeant. Yeah, see, it's chill. It's not at the prison, bro. And you know that. But, I mean, I don't have to tell you. You already know. So if you want to come back, the only way I would honestly suggest you coming back is as a promotion. Come back as a sergeant. Don't come back as a senior, bro. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. That way, here's the other thing. That way, if you get denied your probation, they have to take you back. Because you left for a promotion. You didn't just leave. You didn't lateral. You see what I'm saying? So you would be going for promotion. So if you didn't make probation, they would kick you back to where you came from. So you wouldn't lose anything, and they would have to take you back. Come up as a sergeant. That's what I would do, honestly. And they really like it when you work at different facilities. So like, what's his name? Pastor Barth. They would never give him lieutenant at High Desert, but when he went down and got lieutenant with you guys and then got fucked off down there and came back, he was able to make lieutenant and scored higher because he had worked at a different facility instead of just High Desert the entire time. So it actually helped him. So that'll actually help you too, because you'll have that experience. You have 2 different facilities and 2 different things that you've done. You've done straight medium max, and then you've also done mental health. So that'll help you. You'll make more money in retirement, especially if you go to sergeant and then you can make lieutenant. Like, I can't tell you how many people are pissed off at me that I won't go for sergeant, but I don't want to be a part of that crew. Well, it's getting better now because the leadership that we had, all basically Lombardo came in and rehired Zorinda and just basically wiped everyone else out. Why don't they like you? Do you call off a lot? Are you a pain in the ass? I mean, you've always been a cool dude to me. I mean, I don't know outside of that. You gotta answer the question so I can respond. I mean, I get being effed over for promotion. I'm also liked High Desert, but I've never left High Desert. So I don't know. I don't know what the politics are like where you're at. So I mean, there's that too. I don't know. Politics are crazy. You stick up for staff. Oh yeah, that'll do it. I did tell Zelaya and who else did I tell? I think Ferber. No, not Ferber. I told Lieutenant Zelaya and I told O'Block or Finley, one of them. I said, all you fucking supervisors suck. You couldn't lead your way out of a brown paper fucking bag. I have more leadership ability in my fucking fingers than you do. They were all a little bit butthurt, but I really don't give a shit. But I also know how to take care of people and do what's right. And I'm not saying that they don't per se. I'm just saying that they lose their way because I think a lot of the guys, they don't like, I have a strong head and I care to do the right thing. Yeah. There's a way to go about that with politics. Doing the right thing. The strong head part's where it's getting you. No, I can't be bullied either. But there's a way about it. I mean, like I said, I don't know the politics where you're at, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Politics are different everywhere you go. The politics I deal with in the army, dude, fucking unreal. The shit that I'm dealing with right now. And then I don't even see the politics at work anymore because I'm on hospital duty. So I really don't give a shit, truthfully. They can all suck it. That's the other reason why I want it off the yard. I don't want to play their fucking bullshit politics. Just let me do my job. Leave me alone. I don't care what you're doing or what you want. Just leave me alone. Yeah, see? Well, I mean, you could... Here's the thing, man. I don't know where you would come back as. If they gave you all your seniority because you're still state service and you never left, what does it say? Sorry, my wife just sent me. Dude, my wife loves this Bernedoodle. I do too. I can't put it all on her. So my wife wanted this dog. It's called a Bernedoodle. It's a Bernese mountain dog mixed with like poodle, and they miniaturize it and blah 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 blah. She went and got its fucking DNA tested, and she just sent me the results. Oh my god, I've spent so much money on this dog. It's unreal. Anyway, dude, honestly, no bullshit, just knowing you and having conversations with you and stuff, I think stay where you're at unless... Can you help me find out who to talk to or find out if I came back? I'd get my senior if I get my senior. I would talk to Casa. I think you have it the right way. Call Casa. And I don't know who's over Casa or over High Desert anymore. It used to be that black lady, Terry Hill, I think her name was, but I think it's somebody else now. But I would call Casa and ask. That's what I would do. Because if you get your seniority back, then it might be worth it. I mean, you're still fucked for this year. You're gonna go to swing shift and get fucking shit on. But next November, you'd be able to bid. Also, you could just slow play it and not put in until later in the year. Suck it up on swing shift for a month or two. And then suck up swing shift for a couple of months, go to bid, then next January you can come back and bid for something. I mean, you won't beat me, so I really don't care. But yeah, I'll call and ask tomorrow. I'll ask and talk to my girl about it. Definitely talk to your lady about it, dude, because that's... I don't know if you were dating her when you worked at High Desert or if you were dating her where you're working now. I don't, because we kind of lost contact after my deployment. I don't know where in that cycle you met her. So I don't know. I don't know if she'll be able to handle that change. Because you will change. I mean, you've already changed. Even though you're a senior, as long as I get my senior back. Okay. Yeah. Well, as long as you get your seniority back. If you go to the bottom of the stack, dude, no, dude, it ain't worth it. Because you have... Paolé has 5 years left. Dykes has 5 to 8 years left. I don't know how much longer Bryant has, and I have 7 years. So that's... 4 off top that are and Romero. I think Romero has 10 years left. So you top 5, you're assed out for 10 years. If you don't get your seniority back, I wouldn't do it. I'd just go to sergeant. If you get your seniority back, I mean, you're still kind of assed out, but you'll be able to at least get a decent position. Kind of pick of where you want to go. Because you promoted what? 2016, 2017-ish to senior? What year did you promote? Alright, take your time. I'm chilling. Actually, I'm gonna take a piss.